An intimacy director is a creative practitioner who holds, supports and crafts scenes of intimacy. End portrays a couple, Julie and Alfie, who are in a long-term relationship. And as part of the play, there are many moments of sort of physical and emotional intimacy. The first thing to approach when we're talking about intimacy is to make it very clear and precise what we're talking about. So we kind of remove any sexualized language, just have an agreement of how we refer to it, remove any sense of colloquialism in the room, just make it very technical, actually. Then it would move into sort of crafting the choreography, and within that is, if we're making physical contact, making sure we have consent to do that and that everyone is working within their comfort levels. We add in layers of intention, layers of emotion, focusing on breath pattern, focusing on eye contact, focusing on quality of touch. And then usually at the end of the process, there's a sort of little checkout or debrief or a closure just to go, that's the end of the work. There's various moments of physical intimacy throughout the show, and probably the most significant is a love scene between Alfie and Julie. That was written to take place on the sofa, and that was, we discovered in the room, the best place for that to happen. For like a number of reasons, storytelling purposes, but also physical, technical reasons. You'll notice that the sofa is at a certain angle because it is aligned with the front of the stage, which is also, the whole set is slightly angled. So it was about setting that action that allowed the audience to see the connection that the characters had with each other without feeling like we were trying to hide anything or shut them out of the action. These two characters are making love, and we have to invest in that and believe that, but they also are not, obviously. So there's, you know, modesty garments being used, angles of costume being used, material in the costume to make sure it falls in a certain way. Sofa cushions are quite squishy, often, which presents a challenge when you're trying to create action that has a degree of stability for the actors to feel comfortable and also to execute. So things like having the sofa cushion, the foam, like a denser foam put in, so that makes the action easier for kind of balance and control. Playing with different sized cushions, what works better behind somebody, different, you know, kind of going into like different lengths of t-shirts and different bagginess of clothes to help kind of facilitate the action. Having an intimacy director on board in a project means that there is space, focus and time given to crafting those moments. Also, there's somebody that is there as an advocate for the actors and can liaise between different departments. But there's something inherently vulnerable, I would say, for actors about moments of intimacy. And if we don't support them right, then it can feel vulnerable, it can feel scary, and it can feel damaging. In the same way that, you know, a lighting designer is not just a technical job, that is a creative job. A sound designer is not just a technical job, that's a creative job. An intimacy director, yes, of course, is there to make sure that the work and everyone is working safely, but that we also have skills to create and craft work creatively to better and more effectively tell the story.